If I made a pie chart of the different lures that caught all of my 4-pound plus Winter River smallmouth over the years, the tube would easily be the Pac-Man eating the other pie wedges. But which tubes and rigging methods? Well, that's a bit more fractured. Here are some cold water tube tips.
Right now I'm fishing a dragon head on a tube, and you know, dragon heads are a big advantage all year round, but especially in the wintertime when you're fishing these concentrated areas. You know, I'll be fishing with a buddy who's got one of those open face, you know, tube jigs with the wire guard, and you know, I almost want to say, you know, wait a minute, let me throw in there first before you get snagged up and crash the spot. You know, these dragon heads just, they don't get caught up. If you see right here, the way I got it rigged, you know, if you can see that, but it's pretty much, you know, you're not going to get snagged up on this thing. And it just bounces right off the bottom.
It's freezing cold. The fish is actually...
Take that one for you.
It's actually freezing cold. Small profile tube, minnow color.
That's definitely a bait fish.
Yep. No question. Oh, no question about it. I really like this little tube. I like it a lot. I was on the Delaware, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, and they were absolutely slamming it. And it's quite a bit smaller than the tube that I throw. Actually, the tube I throw is right here. Sometimes you need a small profile change to trigger fish, and that'll do it. And that really worked that day. That smaller profile was absolutely dynamite. Absolutely dynamite. Sometimes another trick too, when you trying to get the hooks into them, if you lubricate the hook a lot, now I don't like to stick the lead in my mouth, so just some kind of an attractant or something like that. Usually there's a lot of oil in there. Just dip your head in the oil, and it will slide into the bait so much easier. A lot of people say, well, I like those little tubes, but how do you get those jig heads in them? And they slide in there really easy when you do that.
This one's big.
This is a good size.
I took a water temp earlier and we're right above freezing. I had to pull up there tight to the bank and really lock onto the spot. This one's big, man.
Wow. Oh man, nice. Nice.
That is worth driving in all that crazy weather to get up here. Let me get a quick measure. He hit the little tube in that dark chocolate color. He's 21.
Oh man. He's a horse, buddy. He's a horse.
Wow.
Nice.
So nice to see you fish. Oh man. What do you think he goes?
Do you feel, how do you feel when he hit?
Single, just dunk. He jacked it.
Nice.
First they always do when they think it's a crayfish, they always nail it.
He's got to be in the high force.
Yeah.
He's got to be in the high force.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that fish.
That one I got back in November was, I think, 413, and he was 21, and that was a similar fish. What I've got here, 3 different sizes of tubes. This is, you know, the size of tube that people are used to using throughout most of the year. It's about a, you know, 3.5, 3.25 inch tube. I used to just use 4-inch tubes all year round, and what would happen is, especially in the winter, I'd get hits and I'd set the hook and I'd get it back and I'd only have this little cigar butt left. All the tentacles would be gone, right? And what I think was happening is, in this colder weather, these fish are, I don't know whether they don't open their mouth well enough or they just nip at it, and they'll grab hold of the back half and I'll set the hook, and then I get that right there back. All the tentacles gone on it, and think, oh, I missed another one. I go through these. And I've learned over the years, I've progressively stepped down in size from tubes. Here's one that's a 2.5 incher that I rigged backwards. That one does fairly well, but I still wasn't getting all my fish until I really downsized. This is a one I made myself, and he's just 2 inches long, real little guy. But yeah, this smallest of tubes, almost a crappy sized tube, is doing real well for me recently. And I think what it does is it forces them, if they're going to take it, they're taking the whole thing. They're not just, grabbing the back half and you set the hook and you just get that sucker back. So really downsizing your soft plastics in winter really makes a big difference.